His new film, The Exonerated, airs on Court TV January 27th. Please welcome back Susan Sarandon.
It's so funny because after you win the Academy Award, everyone says Academy Award winner, but they never say Academy Award loser all the time you're nominated.
No.
You know, like four-time Academy Award loser, one-time winner.
I'll do it if you want.
Okay,
from
should
now
we try
on.
it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many times have you lost?
4.
Okay. Our first guest is an Academy Award-winning actress. She's actually lost 4 times, and her new film, The Exonerated, airs on Court TV January 27th. Yeah, I should point out all the, all the failures as well.
Kind of evens it out.
Yeah. You don't care. Being nominated is a huge thing.
It is a huge thing.
Yeah.
I haven't been nominated for a long time. I'm getting kind of cranky.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, what do you really, have you felt like when you lose? Because we've talked about this before. You have to have that pretend, like, oh, the other person won. But do you actually feel? Because that is that face. You know the camera's on you.
Yeah, but it's kind of scary to get up there too. I mean, you're kind of like, oh my God, my kids thought I was going to faint. You kind of think, oh, I'm going to forget to thank someone. It's almost anticlimactic. Towards the end of the show, you've been sitting there for 4 hours. You can't even remember why you're there.
Yeah.
Your blood sugar's so low. It's been hours, and you can't drink because you might have to say something. And then all of a sudden, the first time I was nominated, Richard Gere was my date for Atlantic City. And all of a sudden, he started talking to me. And I thought, why is he talking to me all of a sudden? And that's when I heard somewhere that he was trying to relieve the tension because they were about to announce the winner.
Right.
I guess he thought he would distract me from it or something.
That's not the time to talk to somebody when your category's announced.
No, yeah.
Anyway, when I was a child, the Golden Globes is a whole different kind of thing.
They're looser. They're much looser.
Much more casual.
Yeah. And you're at a table and you can drink.
Yeah. Yeah, people start drinking from the
looser.
moment they get in.
Yeah. There's lots of lap dancing going on.
Yeah. There really is.
Yeah.
People go from table to table.
Yeah.
It's a wild event.
Lots of polishing of bald-headed men's heads and things.
Now I have no idea what you're talking about. Now you've crossed a line and I don't know where you went. And by the way, you look great.
Thank you.
You really look great.
Thanks.
Now, because I was talking about this with my producers this morning, and I said, she just looks so good. You always look great. And
I have a team of experts that work for about 2 hours before I come out here.
That's not true.
It
You
is.
hardly
They're
have
out
any
there.
makeup on. I'm looking at you right now. But so what's deep facials? They said you get deep facials.
I have a gal named Tracy Martin who does these deep facials when I can get in. I couldn't get in before
What does
I
that
came
mean,
here.
deep facials?
She electrocutes you to kind of get things going.
Oh.
No, she does a kind of massage thing that I don't know. I'm afraid to ask, but I'm afraid of plastic surgery. I just can't quite go there because I don't know. It's somewhere between like a burn victim and a female impersonator look when you're finished a lot of times.
Right.
It scares me, that look.
That shocked look all the time?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not... And kind of an Asian thing starts to happen.
Right.
But I'm not saying I'll never do anything because I never say never to anything. Who knows? But right now I'm just a little frightened of it. So don't smoke. I work out.
Now, so you haven't even seen, because you're in this Revlon ad, which is beautiful. Have you seen it yet?
I saw the commercial, but not the print because
I have the print
my
ad for you.
sister's-
You look so good in this. Where do I hold it? Here? So you have to
Oh,
look
I
at it
haven't
this
seen
way.
it. Where?
That's not her. Look at
there
that.
I am.
Halle Berry.
Yeah.
I was in this also. I don't know. We didn't see each other that day.
None of us saw each
no,
other that day. This was all done individually.
It's there.
That's quite a chest
Yeah,
shot,
thanks
too.
a lot.
That's very risque.
Yeah,
I like that. Ooh.
Yeah,
Very
but that's a big
nice.
deal. I mean, that's exciting.
It's great because usually, way before my age, they're firing people at these cosmetics. The women that are the spokespeople, whatever. So They had actually asked me a number of years ago, and I said no, but now it became such a big thing that I thought now it actually is kind of interesting because I'm so old that they never hire people at that point, and so they're kind of saying that, you know, women my age, older, a little bit young, whatever, we're not completely disregarded in the beauty department. I think that's kind of nice of them.
Well, I think and that's why I love the Dove commercial, the Dove soap commercial about women, all women don't look alike. And I think that it's important for makeup companies to say, not everybody is 15 years old. I mean, and they're, you know, they don't need makeup. They're 15.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
They always show, like, the most gorgeous, beautiful, perfect faces and to sell makeup. It's like, they don't need makeup. You know?
Watch those faces.
Right.
I did a girdle commercial once when I was about 20 and weighed, I don't know, 98 pounds. I mean, what were they thinking?
That's wrong.
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
I needed the money.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, speaking of the Revlon, we're giving everybody Revlon makeup in the audience today. All right.
The guys, too?
Yeah, all the guys. Especially the guys. We have to take a break. We'll be right back with Susan Sarandon. We're back with Susan Sarandon, and that's a clip from The Exonerated. And it looks really intense. These are, well,
It's the true story of 6 people. It's their words. Everything in it are things that they really said, who were wrongly put on death row for quite a number of years. Each person's case is very different. And I play a woman named Sunny who not only was she put on death row, but her husband was put on death row, and he was executed before they found out that they were innocent, and in a very brutal fashion. And what's amazing about it, I mean, really what it does is it shows you the faults in death row and how it operates, but it's also the story of this enormous strength that people have. I mean, she decided that she, even in this situation, was not going to let her incarceration unjustly kill her. And so just mentally, just through her own strength, managed to find a way to go towards the light, and now is out and teaches yoga in prison, and is just a remarkable, remarkable woman. And when you hear her words, it's just very inspiring because, you know, even going through a bad divorce, you can turn out to be bitter and revengeful and everything else. And these people, she was on death row for 17 years. She didn't see her kids grow up. So anyway, that's Thursday the 27th, I think.
well, it looks great. Hey, so you were talking about earlier that I guess you're not ashamed to say you're 58. That's you just turned 58.
I think I couldn't hide it if I wanted to.
So. And you learned something. You decided to do something exciting.
Yes. Well, yeah, I thought I should learn to belly dance, and for my birthday, and so my girlfriends, we hired someone to come, and we got the veils and the rings, and we went through. We had about 4 classes before I threw my back out. I was trying so hard.
Threw your back out?
I threw my back out.
Isn't it a slow thing? How would you throw your back out?
You really have to do it. You know, I was doing. There are all different points to hit and everything.
Like
so
what?
now I'm gonna
show me.
switch to. Well, I don't do things.
Well, some.
But now what I want to learn Africa dance or hip hop or something. It's my next. I'm switching to that because it's easier. You don't have to dress for that.
I'll tell you who should teach you. That guy. He should come down here and teach you a dance. He should teach you.
We should teach you too, though.
I know. We should. All right.